Happy Friday. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. And no, I don't have red on today, but that's okay. I'm blessed. But happy belated Tabitha Ludke. I hope you had a beautiful day yesterday. So, I have a bunch of stuff. I have a kitty cat that wants to lay in the midst of it all. And yeah, he's going to sleep. He inserts himself wherever he feels. He is definitely the most attached kitten that I have had since I can remember, probably since my Tommy boy, which, God, I had him back. My mom gave him to me, I'm trying to think, I think when I divorced my first husband, so 30 years ago. The amount of cats that I have had, I'm telling you, but I've raised many from little on, so he's just I love how he lays. Oh, here you guys see this. Booty. It cracks me up. But first couple of dreams, things that I had over the last few days. Marriage is a big thing, you guys. I don't know why it keeps coming up. And the card came up for, I'm going to go there first. And this may be a little longer of a reading because my brain is everywhere. But someone's coming into the Empress. Finally sees your worth. Finally sees who you are and is going to offer you something. Now, this might be somebody, though, that you have let go of. And I don't know. Only you can decide, how bad was it? And the reason I say that is because there's reasons why we let go of people and have to let go of people. But people like myself and others can change. I have changed a lot in the last 2 years. Will I go backwards? Absolutely not. Everybody in the past is in the past. I want new. And those are my, my things. But this is what I heard the last couple of days. So many want to bring you down due to your shine. They see the results but don't understand the mindset shift. The shadow work that must be done of oneself to understand your gifts. We all have them. It's just a choice you choose to make, okay? Your freedom of self is the biggest gift you can give yourself. Free your mind of burdens, have trust, and do the things that bring you joy. That is where the peace is found. Go be great. We love you. Be well. Be you. And then I got a couple other ones here I heard on separate things. It's once you open up, and however your gifts come in, I definitely have the gift of, being able to hear and just knowing things. And I've had it all my life. I've stepped in and out of it all my life. And I finally said within the last 3 to 4 years, okay, fine. So, can you separate how you feel about someone and how they make you feel? So, can you take your feelings that you have for somebody, set it aside, and look at how they make you feel by the actions that they have? Watch the actions, not the words. There you find the truth. And this I heard this morning. Happy Valentine's Day again. It is not the destination, it is the journey. Look for the good in your day. Your attitude decides your day. Feel your situations, but look for solutions. Emotions are visitors. Now, all of this really rings true for me in the sense because again, most of you, if you've been following me for any given time, and, I'm not a big creator out here. I'm just a small little, nobody. But, and I don't mean small in the sense, it's just, I do get a lot of views, especially on my Facebook page. It's not your amount of followers, people, it's the amount of views that you get. And I've learned that over time. And I know my message gets out to those of you that need it. And that's, why I do what I do, because I want you to feel blessed. I want you to feel like you have a purpose here. But until you actually sit down and figure out what that purpose is for yourself, it's almost like you feel like you get up every day and you go, same old shit, same day, you know. And honestly, until I really worked on myself, until I really decided that I could do better for me and quit listening to the outside world and the judgments of other people, is when I truly made a difference for myself. And, you know, I moved cross country, 12 hours may not seem like a lot, but it was enough for me to put me in an area that was quiet. And it was filled with joys and things that I love to do, and the nature and the animals that I have, you know, that come visit on the daily, and the people, and, you know, just the kindness in the small town that I live in versus the big city and the hustle and the bustle. It's what my soul needed. And I listened to that. And I'm not saying, you know, I'm not going to go back and I'm not going to visit, and who knows, you know, someday maybe I will move back. I highly doubt it. You know, visiting is fine for me, but, you know, where I live now gives me the peace of mind that I was looking for most of my life. You know, and not everybody is small town. Not everybody, you know, enjoys that. But once you find that peace within yourself, you don't let anything disrupt it. And I think I said this in a video yesterday or one of the days before. It's like you can feel that energy coming towards you, and you can feel that they want to disrupt. You just don't even engage it. And whether it's a text, an email, a phone call, a group setting, you can feel it. I mean, I have always had that, where I would walk into a place and I could feel where the good and bad energy is, and I would head toward the good energy and I would stay away from the other. And you'd always find me on the outskirts, generally, of a place, standing and watching and observing. My observation, people watching, it's where I've learned the most, because I've learned what to engage with, what not to engage with. When, you know, a conversation, is it going to be meaningful, or is it just going to be superficial? I don't have time anymore. And that may sound selfish, and that may sound conceited. It's not. It's called, I've learned what I want in my life. And I hope that, you know, those of you that, you know, do take what I have to say to heart, because why live with the expectations of others? Because all you do is fail. Why not live in your own expectations? Because I bet you succeed more than if you were listening to that, you know, the other. So 10 things that bring you joy. To bring more joy into your life, you first need to feel joy by getting into vibrational alignment with the energy that is joy. To get into alignment, physically feel joy, no matter your present state or circumstance. To physically feel joy, think about or write a list of 10 things that bring you joy. Big or small things, sizes no matter. One of mine is a good cup of coffee in the morning. I only usually have one. Sometimes two if I'm tired, but one usually does it for me. But I will give you a hint of why it's such a pure enjoyment for me, is because it gives me something to look forward to. But I'll go back to this. In the morning, before the coffee, cup of hot water, lemon, turmeric, cinnamon, and some honey. And you only have to have a little bit. It opens up everything inside, and everything flows a lot better, you guys. Then have the coffee, okay? Perhaps your joy is the pleasure you feel when smelling flowers, or the purring of a cat who's sleeping on my stuff, or going for a walk, which I will do later. I walk to the animal shelter here in town and get some kittens. Yeah. So, as you build your list, really start to feel the sensation of happiness and joy bubble up inside you. You are now shifting into the vibrational energy of joy. Repeat several times daily, and you'll be in awe of how quickly joy begins to manifest in your life. It's a beautiful thing when you decide that joy is much more important than the rest. Choosing to do what makes you happy versus the rest. You know, even if you got to do a couple of things on the side while working a job you really don't like, how can you turn it into money for yourself? How can you turn it into things that you look forward to doing? Your mindset tells me everything I need to know. What is yours? I love you all so much. Have yourself a beautiful weekend. Find love today. It's that day. I'll see you soon.